Taurus, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to take a look at the person that's on your mind. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's get into it. The person on Taurus's mind currently. What's going on? What are the energies? All that good stuff. Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Pentacles. Something's not happening here as fast as you would like it to. Some of you may be interested in an earth sign here. Okay. This is somebody that many of you may be stuck on this person from your past. This is somebody from your past. You, Taurus, may not have done, the best planning, or this person didn't really plan. In fact, they procrastinated taking things to the next level. Energies can always be reversed, but again, with the delay here, it's almost starting to feel like rejection, because this person isn't really taking the appropriate steps to be with you. They're not making plans. They're not, anytime we're dealing with somebody who's not really making plans for the future, even if that's just, hey, what are we up to this weekend? Something like that. We really do have to ask ourselves, is this somebody that we really want or need in our lives? I'm getting the energy of this just isn't moving at the pace that you're either used to or that you're comfortable with. You would like it to go much, much faster. You could be dealing with an earth sign, like I said, a fellow earth sign. This person's very abundant. They're very stable. And I feel like you as a Taurus is love, stability. You guys are stability. You guys are like the poster child for stability. I'm a Libra, and I've always really enjoyed being around Taurus energy. And maybe it's because we're both ruled by Venus. That could have something to do with it. But I always view Tauruses as my mom's a Taurus. It's very stable. Very much an earth sign, just that rock solid earth sign. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has a very similar vibe or vibration. However, it's like this just isn't moving at either the pace you want it to be moving at, or it's not moving in the direction you want it to be moving in. This person could be really heavily focused on their career or their finances right now, making it kind of difficult to move a love connection forward. It just may not be, I'm not saying this person's not interested. We'll pull on their energy in just a moment. It's more the energy of this person's just really focused on what they're doing, and you may be taking it as, well, do they not want the same things as me? Or, are they stuck on someone from their past? This could be someone that you have a past history with. There's definitely some delays, though, some resistance in this connection. This person could have actually maybe turned you down at one point or another. Maybe you guys are trying this again. It's a specific message. Let's see here. I can get the cards right. How does this person feel about Taurus at the deepest level? They really enjoy the friendship aspect of this. How does this person feel about Taurus at the deepest level? Knight of Wands, very attracted to you. Like in an extreme way. Hold on, the cards just flew everywhere. This person could be a little bit scattered right now. How they feel at the deepest level, they're extremely attracted to you. If this person comes at you with sort of hot and cold energy, and that's why you're feeling like this isn't moving in the direction that you're wanting it to move in, the reason this person is like this is, again, they're heavily focused on their career, but I'm getting the message they're really focused on their career because it's what could actually allot them the ability to spend more time with you and to actually take this where it needs to go. But first, this person's working on being either financially free or just more stable and secure in who they are. Because this is somebody who's already stable and secure, but they don't feel like they're quite ready for something so stable and committed, because they themselves don't feel stable enough right now when it comes to either finances or just in general. However, and this person wants to give you everything is what I'm getting. They actually view you as someone who deserves the world. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. That's why they're so heavily focused on their career and their own stability. They want to be able to bring that kind of energy towards you, but they don't feel like they're there quite yet, so they're not taking a lot of action in this. However, right, they do see a future with you. They are very possessive of you. They enjoy that this connection is very passionate, yet there's minimal fighting. It's like the passion is there, but yet the calmness, the stability is there. This isn't a connection where you guys duke it out all the time. It's much more of a healthy connection. For sure. This person's very possessive of you. I'm hearing like they want you, mine. You're mine. And extremely attracted to you. However, they could have this in and out energy in that attraction to you, which makes you feel like they're not moving this in the direction that you want it to go. And I guess, Taurus, what I'm trying to say, what I'm getting from this reading is they do want you. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. They want you. They don't want to let you go. They're extremely attracted to you. They don't want to be with anybody else. They love the whole vibe of this connection. They're just working on their own stability. Taurus, you're very good at stability, finances, all of that. This person may be a bit intimidated but by that when it comes to you. They may feel like they don't have as much to offer or as much to give in that area or lane. I'm getting the message though that you don't care. You just want this person to show you the passion, to show you what they want, where they're going. But this person's a little bit shyer about that. They just don't feel like they're quite up on your level, but they're trying to get there is the message that I'm getting. They don't want to let go of you. That's why they're working so hard at their stability. They do want this to become something, and they are worried that they're going to lose you because maybe they're just a little bit too focused on their career here or their business. Many of them may have some sort of business and they understand this is the path to their freedom to actually be with you. Some of you may be at a distance from this person, and manifesting those finances could make that easier. That's the energy I'm getting here. This person's really working hard at things other than this connection, but it's for this connection, and you're not really necessarily seeing that part. With the Knight of Wands here, this person, they think about you all the time in a very physical way. How else does this person feel about Taurus at the deepest level? Oh, okay. They're afraid of third parties and juggling. That's actually maybe why they're not showing you that they want this as much as they actually do. This person could have been hurt by a third party or someone who juggled them in the past. If this is a reoccurring connection between the both of you, maybe there was some type of hurt due to a third party within this connection. Maybe you guys went your separate ways for a bit, but you've both healed. You're trying to bring this back together, but Taurus, you're getting frustrated because it's not going the direction you want it to go. For some of you who are dealing with a past person, there could have been past hurt in this connection, but you're both trying to work on it as much as possible. And as attracted as this person is to you, their number one priority is themselves and their own stability. That's for those of you who are dealing with a reoccurring situation. For those of you who it's more of a newer connection, this person's very worried that you're juggling them and that you have third parties, that you have options. Now, Taurus, the only reason this person might think that, maybe that was your pattern in the past. I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting you want this person, because this Ace of Wands reverse is really bothering you. That's something that's been in your head. It's really frustrating you. But I'm getting the reason for this connection not taking off how it should or how you want it to. This person's scared. They may have been hurt in the past from someone who juggled them or had a third party. Maybe a fire sign. Someone left them for a fire sign. There's something here where this person's pretty hesitant about that. How's Taurus feeling at the deepest level about this person? The Star card, you feel like they have special qualities that you have a really hard time finding in somebody else, and it actually makes you rather stuck on them. Maybe even to the point where you're not seeing this person sort of, right, no one's perfect. This person's stable, abundant, wonderful. You view them as just unlike anybody else. They shine brighter than the rest. They're unlike anyone else that you've met. But it's also making you feel a little bit stuck here because, like I said, this connection isn't moving in the direction that you would have hoped or thought. And it's starting to get to a point where you're You understand this person's a soulmate, but it's starting to get to a point where you're like, I'm feeling brokenhearted by this. Maybe this person doesn't give you quite as much attention as they used to. Or I'm also getting, maybe they just don't show you as much as attention as all the other gentlemen or ladies have in the past, and this frustrates you. All right. What is the advice for Taurus in dealing with this connection? I feel like you're almost ready to throw in the white towel here. You're ready to, because with that Three of Swords here, you don't want to feel this heartbreak. One more shuffle. What's the advice for Taurus in dealing with this situation? All right. Some of these obstacles may be in your own brain, in your head here. And what I mean by that is maybe you're viewing this person as not really taking the actions that you would want them to take. Maybe they're not opening up to you how you thought they would or how you would like them to. What I'm getting though is that may not be the case. I'm really getting the message that communication really needs to be opened up between the two of you. Heartfelt communication. Communication actually means something, not just how was your day? Good. Not just a funny joke here. Haha, that's funny. This needs to go a little bit deeper, because you're viewing this person as not taking this in the direction that you're wanting it to go, therefore putting a lot of burdens in the way of this connection, making you feel brokenhearted. But what the advice here is actually that that's how you're feeling, but this person's actually feeling very loving towards you, very protective over you. They don't want to let you go, very attracted to you as well, and honestly kind of stuck on you. They can't really move on from you. They just don't feel good enough. Due to abundance, stability, it's like they have all of these things, but even though they have everything that you want, they still don't feel good enough within inside of themselves. So the advice here, Taurus, is actually if you really want to move towards this person, if you're wanting something with this person, maybe let them know in a very, it doesn't have to be an aggressive way by any means, but maybe let them know, I like you for you. This is somebody who is always striving for more, which is amazing. That's an amazing quality to have in somebody, someone who's always striving for more. But that's also somebody who's never quite satisfied with who they are in the moment. This is somebody who has a really hard time just enjoying the moment. They're always working on the next project, working on this, working on that, because that's how I'm going to get here and able to be with Taurus. That's where their energy's at. Meanwhile, you're feeling heartbroken because the actions just aren't being taken in this connection that you thought would be taken. So the advice here is actually just have heartfelt communication with this person. I think you would be really surprised by how they're actually feeling towards you. So that is what I have for you today, Taurus. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I will see you guys next time.